Hello, vinyl community, music friends. It's Saturday, October the 2nd. I'm back with a video. This video that I'm about to do, I want to give thanks to two amazing people that have sent me some VCLT that I want to show. And that was very kind of both gentlemen to do so. And some recent pickups yesterday. I got a treat. I got treated to go get some records, courtesy of Mrs. Proudhat. So it was very kind and sweet of her to let me thumb through some records. I hope everyone is doing well. Again, I want to thank all you out there in the BC, amazing people that you are. So let me show the first I received some VCLT from Art NC Vinyl Picker, who currently is having a contest that ends October the 4th. I will leave a link to his channel so you can go check him out, view his videos. Art I think I've known Art for almost a year. It seems like a long time. Big supporter to my streams that I do. So I appreciate that. Art sent me, one thing that he sent me was a 45 of The Who, You Better You Bet, which is really cool to have because I don't have a lot of Who 45s. I wish I did. I wish I had more of the Decca ones, the 45s, but we'll see how that goes later on. I might stumble on some. I have one. I can't remember the name of it though. I know one side of it has Call Me Lightning. This has the flip side is the quiet one. So thanks, Art. He sent me a couple of records as well. He sent me Stars, good rock and roll. And if I remember right, some of these guys were in the band Looking Glass. You know, the band that had that big hit, Brandy. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Pat Metheny and Lyle Mays as Wichita. As fall, you got to say this right. As falls Wichita, so falls Wichita Falls. I don't think I've ever heard this record. Maybe pieces of it. Maybe. But I'm looking forward to listening to this record. Every time I think of Wichita Falls, it's very far from here in Texas. We do have a Wichita Falls, Texas. So, and I know some people that live there. So again, Art, thank you for sending me the VCOT. The next batch of records that I got, and very generous, Patrick, the Vinyl Archivist, very kind. He sent me some records. I haven't got to listen to them all. Some of them I do know, but there were a few in here I did not know, and I played one of them, and I just thought it was a really, really good record. So Patrick, thanks again. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll watch this video. Do people that send VCOT watch the videos where people are giving them a shout out? Just curious. But one of the albums that was in there was an album by a guy named Wayne Berry. I don't know a lot about Wayne Berry, but I thought that this record was really good. I played it a couple of times yesterday, and I really did like it. I liked it on the first spin. This is called Home at Last, released on RCA Records. I was looking at it too while I was listening to it, and there's a lot of great musicians on here. And this is a promo, because it says, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it says right here, I've tried my best, folks. Up in here it has a little stamp that says not for sale. Yep, promo, not for sale. Anyway, now let me name some of the musicians on here that are some really good musicians on here, like Jim Gordon on drums, Jeff Baxter, and Jesse Ed Davies. Davis, excuse me. And let's see here. Yeah, those were the three that caught my eye. Those are very talented musicians. I really like this record a lot. And here's some other ones he sent me. Don't have hardly any Doobie Brothers in the collection. I don't know why. The Doobie Brothers is a quad copy of The Captain and Me. And I'm sure we're all familiar with that. I've always liked the title of this record. What were once vices are now habits. When I first saw this record as a kid, I thought it was a live album. And I haven't listened to it in a while, but maybe it is in some places. I don't remember it. But it has two of my favorite tunes on here. Another Park, Another Sunday, I think, which I still have the 45 of that. And of course, my all-time favorite Doobie Brothers song, Blackwater. Love that song. Every time I hear that song, I think of my mom. I think of those Saturday afternoon drives through Texas. She would, go out driving, cruising, stop somewhere and get a hamburger or something, and that song would come on the radio. Oh, Blackwater. Mississippi Moon, keep on shining. This other album, now I haven't played this one. And let me make sure. Oh, this is Baby. Where did all the money go? Where did all the money go? Baby wants to know. I haven't played this album, but I look forward to it. And I looked at back of it, and I just didn't recognize anybody. So I'll probably individually look up some folks on here. But yes, Baby, where did all the money go? I like that. Now, this band, oh man, when I think of this band, I remember I had a friend that was a big fan of the Atlantic Rhythm section. And when I would go over there, he had a very nice stereo, and he had a lot of their records, and he played them, and I enjoyed listening to them and hanging out with them. So Patrick sent me Dog Days, which is a really good record on Polydor Records. I haven't heard this one in a while, so let me give that a few spins. But yes, Dog Days. Now, I am familiar with this one because it had a song that got a lot of radio airplay, So Into You. This is Rock and Roll Alternative, Atlanta Rhythm Section. I like this band. I always have. So I really dig this cover, man. It shows them in action. Makes you think it's going to be a live record, but it's not. That's what I like. Covers. That would be a neat thread. Music thread. Show a cover of an album where it looks like and you thought it would be a live album, but when you played it, it was not. There's an idea. Okay, let me get into some stuff that my wife hooked me up with yesterday. Okay. I bought a reissue of the Jesus and Mary chain. Well, I didn't buy it, but I picked up, Psycho Candy. Hopefully I said that right? Psycho Candy. So I'm putting that over there because I want to listen to that. Also, I finally got my copy, and I've been seeing a lot of people post this. The All Seeing Eye. Wayne Shorter, tone poet, Kevin Gray. Good record, and glad to have this in a collection. And this is my second favorite, all-time favorite jazz album. First is Love Supreme. This is number 2. This is Eric Dolphy, Out to Lunch, that Blue Note classic series. I love this record. Everything about it. Beginning to end. And then I did find some used stuff. 3 more things I'd like to show here. I found a promo copy. White promo label too as well. Aerosmith. Draw the Line. I've always thought it was a good record. I had it on cassette when it came out. I like this album a lot. I thought it was one of their best. It's a Kings and Queens, Sight for Sore Eyes, Milk Cow Blues, that's a good. Draw the Line, I Want to Know Why, Critical Mass, Get It Up, Joe Perry's Bright Light Fight. But yeah, it's a little bit rough, the cover, but the record is nice and clean. Okay, and then I found a couple. I looked in the little clearance bin because you just never know what you're going to find. A little bit rough, but the record is clean. It's not warped. BOC, Blue Oyster Cult, their first album. I love this record. So good. But yeah, what was it, $1? Picked it up. Heck yeah. And the last one to show. I found a copy. I'm going to clean it up. We'll see how that goes. Cover's a little bit rough. But Steely Dan, The Royal Scam. I love this artwork. As a kid, I remember focusing more on this part of the album cover and never did realize that there was a man right here. Looks like he's sleeping on maybe not a park bench, but on something. But yeah, I just used to focus on this, and then one day I focused on the whole record cover. You know, you pull it back to look at it, and I was like, hey, there's a guy there. And here's his shoes. Pretty rough with a hole in the shoe. This is such a good record. Yeah, The Caves of Altamira, Don't Take Me Alive, Sign-In Stranger, The Fez, A Royal Scam. I love this record. This is so good. I mean, this record is just as good as their Asia album. That's just my thoughts there. I just really like that record a lot. We'll see how it cleans up and plays, and I'll look into Dead Wax. Maybe I have some nice, cool pressing of it. But anyway, we'll see. All right, friends. Thank you for stopping by, checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. Again, I want to thank Patrick, the Vinyl Archivist. I will leave a link to his channel. Sub him up. NC Vinyl Picker, that is art. Sub them up. Go check out their channels and see what they do. But again, thanks guys. Thank y'all for everything. Appreciate it. I will see you on another video somewhere down the line. Draw the line, down the line. Anyway, good Aerosmith album. Probably, it's up there on my list. Let's put it that way. Probably next to Rocks. But anyway, see you later, folks.